Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about what is beauty, right? And we try to teach our children to have a good self-esteem and we try to teach them to be individuals, but yet we are bombarded by what others, you know, think construe as being beautiful. In every culture, there's different things that people consider beautiful. In some societies, it might be being skinny. In some societies, it might be having actual a curvy body. In some societies, it might be being tall. In other societies, it's being petite. It's amazing when you start looking at the different ways that different cultures see beauty, you start to realize that beauty is definitely a social thing. It's a social construct. And there's not a such thing as a standard beauty because it just doesn't exist. And so I was thinking about that today because I've seen a lot of ads. I think it's because it's the beginning of the year. Everybody wants to lose weight and, get healthier or whatever. And I see a lot of ads that have to do with being, beautiful, losing weight so you can look beautiful, or perhaps just different like insinuations of what beautiful is. And I have to say that, as a former teacher to exceptional children, I found that all my children were beautiful in their own way. And beautiful to some of them, they were attracted to either people with a brain, like if they were intelligent. Some of my students loved that in another individual. Another thing that they liked was commonality, like maybe they liked the same type of book, the same type of video, like a cartoon, like maybe they were into anime or they were into a certain genre of movies, and that led them to connect, and they saw that as a beautiful thing. And so beauty really comes from within. And so I feel that as a parent, I think that the most important thing to instill and to teach our children is just basic self-esteem. And I have to admit that when I was growing up, I was told I was beautiful, always, like by my family, especially my mom and dad, even my brother. But it was the weirdest thing, but I didn't consider myself beautiful in the sense that I was prettier than anyone else. And so I think that, however, they instilled a confidence, or they tried to instill a confidence in me. And it wasn't until I took karate, and I know I've talked about this before, but it wasn't until I took karate that I started to get it. I started to have that self-confidence. But before then, I had no confidence. And so anyway, it's something to think about, something to talk about with your children. Don't wait till they get to the preteen years. There's a lot of, things that happen as our children get through those preteen years. And unfortunately, with a lot of our exceptional children, the mind does not catch up to the body until much later. And so they have all these hormones, all of these changes happening, and that's when they need you the most. So start young, start from when they're really young, the pre-teen age, and start helping them to feel confident about themselves. One of my friends, one of the things that she did, and this was for her daughters, was as soon as they were turned 12, she would take them to a beauty counter at the mall and have them do a makeover, have them teach them how to do makeup. And I thought that was kind of a cool idea. But I think that it's important to teach our children that, because, I remember the phase of looking like a clown, right? You're trying to figure out how to do makeup, and there's so many YouTube tutorials now, and girls want to experiment with makeup. And then the boys, they see these muscular men who should not be muscular, by the way. They're young men that are way too muscular for their age, and they want to look like them. And so they might go on starvation diets or start eating a lot of protein, doing a lot of, lifting weights and that type of thing, thinking that they will look like that, when perhaps it's just genetics. You could look at the parents and know whether or not that is the case. Sometimes tall and slanky and skinny is it, And there are some things they can do to, help build some muscle. But the thing is, don't help your children have a realistic sense of what their bodies and, are capable of doing, and also what beauty is, right? All right, there's so much more I wanted to say, but as always, I like to keep it within the 5-minute mark, and we've already reached that mark. Good luck on your journey as always, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.